Jon Jones' recent arrest in Las Vegas, his head coach Mike Winkeljohn revealed on the MMA Hour that he's temporarily been banned from coming to the gym.
Conversation with him, I said, Jon, here's the deal, man. You're like my little brother. You have to stop drinking and fix these things for a certain period of time until you can come back to the gym. So at the moment, he's out of the gym. He's not allowed to come in the gym because I feel that, I don't know, I feel I had to do that because ignoring it and expecting different results, you know, as they say, is insanity. He's got a lot of yes people around him that won't tell him the truth. So he might hate me for it, but I had to tell him the truth. You know, he's disappointed. You know, he was hoping that, you know, we could talk it out and stuff, but we've done that before in the past.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what? It's I won't go into any details. Actually, those are between he
fair.
and I.
That's fair.
Those are between the two of us. And like I said, I'm there to back him up.
Luis Pena was recently arrested again in 4 months for battery charges and domestic violence. Just today, the UFC has announced that they have released him from the promotion. They released a statement to ESPN where they went on to say UFC is aware of the disturbing allegations concerning the recent arrest of Luis Pena. Mr. Pena has been open about his struggles with mental health and substance abuse issues, and the organization has on multiple prior occasions attempted to help him get professional treatment. At this time, UFC believes Mr. Pena needs to deal with his health and legal issues in front of him, and consequently has informed Mr. Pena's management that his promotional agreement has been terminated. Dana White at the Dana White Contender Series post-fight press conference confirmed Luis Pena's release from the promotion. He also said that a fighter like Jon Jones, who was recently arrested for something similar, could also get released from the UFC.
This was a bad case, and we knew that he had problems before that we were trying to help him with, and yeah, this is a pretty nasty one. I don't know if you guys read the police report, but yeah, this one had to happen.
I mean, the question, you know, comes then, could something like that happen to Jon Jones as well? I mean, he was obviously details a little bit differently. I don't know that we know everything yet, but I mean, is that a possibility if it turns out the details are as bad?
Something like that could happen to anybody. Yeah, could happen to anybody.
Just yesterday, Rockhold announced that he will be pulling out his scheduled fight with Sean Strickland due to a back injury. Sean Strickland reacted to the news and commented on an MMA Junkie post saying he was never going to make it to the fight LMAO. No one is surprised. A fan responded back to Sean Strickland saying, at Strickland_MMA, I literally bought tickets to MSG to watch you beat the out of him. Sean Strickland responded back saying, I sparred him once and almost put him out. Didn't even spar the second round. Walked out of the gym LMAO. I knew this wasn't happening. Gilbert Burns offered to step in and tweeted, middleweight November 6th, sign me in, I fight Strickland, and I meant it. Bilal Muhammad also offered to step in and tweeted, if they need someone for Strickland, I'm down, I hate that piece of trash. At Dana White, at McMahon, at Sean Shelby. He followed up with, he disrespected Palestine, so I wouldn't miss disrespecting his face. A 3-round welterweight bout between Santiago Ponzinibbio vs Jeff Neal has been targeted for UFC 269. Santiago Ponzinibbio is coming off a unanimous decision win over Miguel Baeza, and Jeff Neal is coming off a unanimous decision loss to Neal Magny. Franci Ngannou, in a recent interview with Ariel Helwani, spoke on his upcoming opponent Ciryl Gane.
He deserved it. I mean, he deserved to win the fight. He had a very good fight, a very good run, and I would not have a problem. My only problem is that they want to discredit my title. You know, that's the only problem. But I could not control what other people do, and basically when they do stuff right, you cannot take credit to Ciryl for that. You know, you cannot blame him for anything. He done everything right. You know, so the only thing that kind of like bothers me a little bit was the position that they was trying to give in me. We trained together in January 2019 when I come back from Cameroon and was going to fight Cain Velasquez in Phoenix. So we trained together for like 1 month. We barely have 10 training section. Barely. No, not at all. I do not have issue with him. I mean, for what I know, he seems to be a very nice guy, good fighter. I have no personal issue with him.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Keep going. Change. That's it, bro. Let's go. Shadow boxing. Shadow boxing. Move. That's it. He just got up from the takedown. No problem. KO. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. Condition is there. We can fight tomorrow. Keep going.
Tô de férias, né? I'm in holiday, right? Tô de férias. Então eu posso comer doce. Then I can eat sweets, my friend. Dessert, pudim, pavê. Não pode desaparecer aqui, ó.
Tarzan here tomorrow at 3 o'clock is the pre-sale, 9 o'clock Eastern is the main sale. The man Tarzan is dropping a 5,500 piece NFT collection called the Tribes of Ogun. These 5,500 pieces will mint, that means be created, into one of 5 tribes. So we've got 1,100 members of each tribe. We just heard it here, breaking news. You are now the general of the Black Jaguar tribe. Anyone wants to join you, they can go and mint themselves an NFT, try and get themselves a Black Jaguar, and you'll lead them into battle. But we've also got the Black Cockatoo tribe, we've got the Silverback Gorilla, we've got the Javan Rhino, and we've got the Mighty Mandrill. After the sale concludes, and this thing's gonna sell out quickly, there's gonna be weekly tribe battles where the tribes are gonna go up against each other and compete to win prizes like free airdrops, and we mentioned before, even a trip to Africa to an animal conservation with Tarzan. You've been to those? In you know, like what should people expect on that kind of a trip?
I've actually personally never been on one with Tarzan, but you know, obviously, you know, with his knowledge of animals and how he was, you know, just a quick story, I was always very, very, very afraid of snakes. I was just afraid of snakes to where, and I've seen many snakes all through my life, but you know, I knew it was at a certain point, it was time for me to actually try to understand these animals more. And what better person to learn from than Tarzan? So I actually went to his house, and I had the pleasure of actually picking up 2 snakes. So
not just 2 snakes. One of them was as big as.
One of them was big as hell. Yes, but you know, now I feel like I'm an expert on snakes. No. I still won't mess with them like that, but now I know kind of how to approach a situation and a scenario if I was ever in that encounter, in that situation. So, you know, I could only imagine that going to Africa and actually being around this man and actually getting to learn about animals is going to be just monumental and life-changing. So, you know, whoever wins that trip, you know, you're in for a treat.